like we're all having a duvet weekend. I was in bed. We got up this morning, went out, looked in the garden, it's a bit chilly out there. And now we're all back in bed, recovering from our trip. Quick bit of news. I haven't unloaded or anything yet, because my feet are killing me, I can't move. But quick bit of news, I have just booked in for the Overlander show in Stratford. So that's first week in June. I'll be going down there. So I've got a lot to do. Hopefully, Grace, fingers crossed, mechanically we'll get there okay. It's going to be our first proper big trip. And we'll probably stay from the 1st. I think we're going down the 1st, which is the Wednesday. And the show is at the weekend. I think the 4th and the 5th, or the 3rd to the 5th, or something like that. So Wednesday to Sunday at Stratford Race Course. So that's our big camp out. Test everything out. See what we need, what we don't need, whether the power is going to last or not. And the cats enjoy, and me enjoy, and sit down and watch everybody go past and show off Grace. Well, not there's not much to show off, but come and see her and have a chat and get some support, and obviously be part of it. I'll be on the Lorry Life camper stand, which is hosted by Paul, the Off-Grid Nomad. Who check out his YouTube channel. That's the Off-Grid Nomad. Thanks very much for the invite, and I'll see you there. You're a good girl. Right, so it's Saturday, and Saturday means housework day, so just empty the bin. I've got to have a bonfire. I've written a list of things to do, and I'm just tightening up wires and putting cameras in. So my door camera's there, the side door camera's there, and I've got the wire just tucked in, going over to go into the 12-volt socket there, and the same as I've got my phone one going off. My phone basically sticks on there. I've got a couple more sticky pads, Velcro pads, so I can put my iPad on there to watch TV while I'm in bed, or to watch the camera when I'm lying down. And the charge comes off the jackery. Got the laptop on at the moment, but that charger cable should go into there while I'm in bed as well. The jackery gets charged off the portable solar panel, off this one, portable solar panel, and the solar panel's outside, or it comes off the batteries when it's plugged into there. So I just decide which one it goes into. So when I'm driving, obviously the jackery is getting charged, provided I have it plugged in. Got to remember to plug it in, that's one thing I keep forgetting to do. So that's that sorted. I'm just trying to tie the wires away. I'm going to find one of those nail clips and just bang that one back in there. Oh, excuse me. The other camera, I'll just show you the door. There's the lion on the door into the cat room. And I've got cats outside loose, so I've got to be careful. So I'm just trying to set up this area now. So there's the new wall cupboard. Just got to find a little padlock to go on there for now. Probably put a little brass padlocks on there to shut that up. This will be for cat medicines and things. It's just nothing too much on there at the moment. Might even put cat food in there as long as it's not too heavy. The cat's able to go on top of there as well to go over. I might actually have taken the curtain pole down off that because it was just dragging, and I'll probably get just a smaller one to go across this square here and take those poles down, and then I can have another piece of wood fitted across there so the cats can walk across the top to get around. So then I have a full circle going around in through hammocks on the catwalk into their bed area, back around to another cat bed, back across their catwalk, another hammock, another cat bed here, which is obviously the step seat, which is actually just a nice little lounge for the cats, what they sit and travel on. Tables here, just a fold-up one at the moment. I'll probably replace that with a wooden one, a bit narrower. That's helping keep the wheel in. Obviously, I've got to put a bit more flooring in, and just that's where the leak was, and ice, insulate that and put the flooring down. That's okay at the moment. I might fix something to that later, or take it off, but it's not a fuss. Cat wheel sits in there quite nicely now. And when this needs to be wedged open, I put a bungee around the hook and into the door, so that stays open if you want a downhill section or something. That's the spare cat litter tray. If you've got 4 cats using them, I've got 2 in there. So I've got one there and one under there. desk's working fine as ever. Just got to tidy this up. I'm writing down my electric. Got to tidy all this up, tidy all the paints and everything up. I'll probably put the paints and the brushes into one of these drawers here. So that clears all that out. I've got my diary and everything, so these drawers are getting a lot more useful. Put a cushion on top of there. So if that's just me to sort of put my bits in, it's not any particular safe, it just fills that space nicely. That camera up there, I can see the whole of this room, and I can see when Bentley's waiting to come in the day and in the night. This area I've got to now try and strip this bit off, and I'll either paint or clad it. I don't know if I've got any cladding left, but just to strip that off and paint or tidy that, I think, and even paint that bit in there, just to sort of freshen that bit up. The cats like climbing on the wall, and obviously until I can take all this down and insulate, I'm not going to mess about this too much. That window's okay. I'll just tuck that blanket over the wire for a curtain at night. I've taken down the sunflower ones because it doesn't suit the colour outside, so I've got to find some like orange cloth or something just to tuck over that of a night time, or black, just and obviously when I'm in here using the loo, I need to have this closed off, same as there. So I just got to get some material just to fold over these bits so nobody can see in. So that's just a tidying up job. Like again, that side's gonna be fine, this will tidy up fine. Once I put all this away, it'll look quite nice. So in here, I don't think I've got too much work to do. Like I say, I mean, once I've sorted that out, that'd be a bit nice. So obviously if I can get this bit clad or covered or something as well to make that look nice, that'd be okay. This step hasn't been, this is the toilet step. That's the storage steps, as I say at the moment. Need another bit of board in there to make that sit better. And when my toilet's store in there, but when I can use it during the daytime and the night time, I can put it in there. So I've actually got like a toilet I'd have to keep picking up and taking out all the time. So the hideaway toilets are in there, but also that would also carry storage and tool storage as well. Back into the room. Oh yeah, so little things I want to do. So here I want to put another bit of wood on here and have a place to put all like my business cards and my stickers. And my collection pot can hang off there. And I'll probably put another bit of board down there just to maybe put some bits of artwork for sale or something. That's obviously the cat room door. It looks absolutely lovely with that on. Say the wrong line came for I thought it was like the one I had on my van, but it's not. But it looks beautiful on there, and ties all the colours in. Here again, I know it's all wonky, but I'm going to put another bit here. I've got shelf storage to put like the cat handles and things. And here, because I keep putting my shoes on the floor, I'm thinking about just putting a bar across, just so that my shoes can sit there out the way as well. Turn the kettle off. I've got to finish cladding down there. This door here, that's cats are good. Oi, come here. That looks good with it. I'm going to take the carpet off this door here, the outside door, and the little house letterbox. Paint that. Yes, paint that, and put the little post box there, I think, or up there or somewhere. My little collection box. We're doing okay. I don't know if you can see this, but on the doorstep and in the box is Connie and Mischief with a raw chicken drumstick. So I chucked one out to Bentley, so I thought I've got to cook some up out the way, because these are the ones I used to give to the cats until Connie's mouth was bad, and they both went chasing after it, and Bentley's finished. I thought, okay, well, I'll put them down, and Connie went and picked it up, threw it around, and look at her now, despite her mouth, she's managing to chew down on more meat. So I'm now wondering how she can dictate the pain and everything, but I know when she eats her soft food, I think it sticks to her gums and sticks to her mouth or back of her throat or something, and that's when she sort of retches it up. So it looks like if she can monitor what her teeth do, and obviously that's really good for her to be able to chew down on that, then she'll be able to eat a bit more of the raw food and everything. She's back on raw food at the moment. I've got Morrison's raw, but obviously I've got to be up early bird to catch that to get it delivered. So I've just stocked up on that, and I'm basically buying a load and putting in the freezer. So they're having that alongside the cheap Morrison's tin cat food. I can't afford to do all the expensive anymore. They are. Look, she's had a bit of a, oh, that hurt me then. But she's determined to have it and shake it about, look. So And she's gone in the little box. She's in that little box. Let me see, I'll get a bit closer in a minute. Let me just get down this ladder a minute. I think Caveman's still in bed. I think he's come out yet. You right, Connie, is that nice? What's Chief got? What you got, Chief? You got in there? You got sweeties? They've already had some cooked chicken this morning. Oops, let's take that off. So look at this. She's managed and she chewed that down the side. Even though it's covered in grass as well. So there we go. Alright, Connie, gently, there we go. You were a bit too ambitious, weren't you? So I don't know if that was again touching the back of her throat. But it's good that I got her on camera showing it as an example. So when that happens, she tends to run away from the food. But she did really well to have got through as much as she did. Clever girl, Connie. What, you got sweeties? You got sweeties? Chief will have it. And Chief's a good girl with sweeties. Is that all nice? Well, they both finished at the same time. I think she might go in for another go. We'll leave it there. Okay, but I'm really proud of her. That's really interesting, isn't it? I know, see, it's still hurting now. Look, so she's a bit stuck in her teeth and her gums now. That's just irritating her a little bit. But it just goes to show she can give it a good go. What a clever girl, Connie. What did you do? Did you have nice sweeties? You happy? Say thank you. Good girl. What a good girl. Was that nice? Oh, lucky Connie having big cooked sweeties and a raw drumstick. Hey? That's their mappy for the morning. It's quite a cool morning. I say it's Saturday. Like I say, it's housework day, tidying up. I'm trying to have the weekend off, but you know, not do any work, but just obviously do basics. Give me something to do. Writing my to-do list of all the things I want to do. Like you see, that door, as I was trying to say in the previous video, I'm going to take that little house letterbox off, and all the handles and that, they've got the nails and screws going through, and you keep getting your hands pricked on them. I need shorter screws on that. And tear that carpet off. That will leave some sort of old wood, but even the old wood painted up will look smarter than that blue carpet. I don't mind having the blue carpet inside, but doing it showing when the door's open. So, and I was thinking again, like I said, about the steps, about painting them. I don't want to walk in the paint, so I think I'm going to do the orange on the outside when you're walking up to it, so you can see it as a warning, and maybe on the back of the steps and leave it galvanised. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I've got time to see that to dry. I'm going to paint that. That running board looks quite nice, doesn't it, on it? So I might actually find a better way to fix that, rather than worrying about making another one at the moment. And painting that cream. That looks quite smart on there. It's all curved and cut nicely. So that's a make do. So it saves me worrying about having to make a drop down step at the moment. And if I maybe paint the inside of that door cream, then that'll tie in with the inside. Well, there's too much of orange there. Hello Bentley Boo, you're right. Hello. So if I cream interior door, then that ties in with the inside, like I said, and when it's open, that will obviously tie in nicely with the cream and the black as well, and just sort of breaks it up a bit, doesn't it? Don't know what colour to do the steps. I say we'll see what happens when I've got the tiger stripes on. But yeah, obviously that inside that door is painted. Hey, we've had a bad moment. I'm happy now. Like I say, I appreciate you we're going to be sort of sorting that door out later and changing it, because obviously it needs a lock, and Ian's talked about cutting it in half and making it into a stable door for me, so I can have a grill on the inside as well, so we can have some air coming through there. I don't know, pass or something like that, but certainly a stable door would help, have that sort of bottom shut and the top bit open, and I only need to fix in a top grid or something then when we're inside to stop them escaping, and make something similar to the back. But as I say, that's all on the long-term to-do list. But I'm never going to know the wheels look. Let's take the first coat. So I might just get some chalk out in a minute and just practice doing a bit of chalk lines on the back, where practice some tiger stripes, see what I'd like, and see what it looks like. I might be able to paint that then. What are you doing when I open the paint again? So yeah, I'm just sort of brainstorming, getting some odd jobs done, moving things around, tidying up, slowly emptying things out as I come in and out. It's obviously hard work coming in at them bloody steps, my knees, and I'm knackered all the time. So I'm just writing the things down as I come across and I thought, oh, I'll do that. It's like the locker, hello Connie, the locker in the back where I was going to have the water pumped up from. I think at the moment I might carry a sack or two of cat litter, and that saves me having to find, you see how big they are inside there, look, saves me having to find a place for them, and they're heavy as well, so that'd be a good test of it carrying weight as well in the back there, and balance the weight out as well of everything either side. But yeah, I'm quite excited. As I say, I've got bits of wood inside and try and just make some more little bodged up little shelves and cupboards and hideaway places for little bits of information and everything. See how she comes on. Hello beautiful, you happy girl Connie? Happy Connie, aren't you? Good girls. Chief Tangled, what you got tangled in? But they all like to sort of come out, they like to come out and use the toilet here. They don't ask to go out to the toilet anywhere else, but obviously they know they've got their toilet space up a bit more. Pallet shavings down for them, so they can come out and use that. So they actually asked to come out. God, just been bitten. Just ordered, well, I had cancelled Prime, but I've just ordered, I can't do Morrison's shopping without having Prime. And to get the raw cat food from Morrison's, I've got to be early, so I've rejoined it. But I suppose, I think, well, at the end of the day, for the sake of £2 a week, that gives me some TV and that to watch as well during this holiday, as they say. And say it's cheaper than I'd have to pay £2 to £4 to get a Morrison's delivery off the Morrison's site, so saves me getting the lorry out and driving to Morrison's. Anyway, I digress. So I've just filled up the cat food cupboard with the Morrison's cheap cat food in tins or sachets, and they're going to like it or leave it and get used to it. So they're going to be on that and the raw cat food. I'm not going to be using, the Lily's pate, I've still got plenty of that left, but they're tending not to eat that now, and it's more expensive food. But I'm going to try and make them alternate now between the raw, the Morrison's cat food and the tuna, which Connie will have every other day or something for her treat, to make sure she's getting it. Can't have it too much, but she's loving the raw meat. Hello Bentley. Kay man's preferring the Morrison's food. He likes whiskers and that, as is Bentley. So I'm just trying to make sure they get a nice varied few meals. And the raw cat food actually is only like sort of 50p a sachet, so that's obviously a cheaper meal than thinking £1 a head per meal for like 3 a day. So it's just bringing that budget down. I'm working out my shopping as well. Basically we got £25 a week each. I've got to feed me on as my food budget for the week, and the cats are £25 a week, and that obviously includes their cat litter and all their bits and everything. So obviously normally if I didn't have my cats I'd have £50 a week for food, but that, you know, that's what they get. They come first, and I've just stocked up the cupboard, and obviously that's doable provided they eat this cheaper meat. And obviously if on the road, Morrison's is easy to find, so that's also something I'm thinking of as well. I've got to be aware of Morrison's I can find for cat food, and Pets at Home I can find for the cat litter. End of the day, like I say, they can always use soil. If they've tried sand as well in that bucket there, they use that as litter. So you know, those options are there. It's just thinking now, what am I going to do when I'm out and about? Even dirt from the day, dirt and compost that they use. It's just that, you know, they do like the pellets, and it is a cheap. And I say one sack will last me the week, if not longer, but a week to sort of keep them clean. So yeah, I'm now having to write down what my budget is for each area of living, and make sure I only spend that in the month. So I'm just sitting down and writing down my allocations, and obviously it also includes, I've got to make sure I put money away for the tax and the insurance and that. I'm behind on that because obviously we're starting slightly later. I phoned up Step Change yesterday, so I haven't seen the pack yet to fill in. And they've resent it, and they've stuck my email just showing what I need to do and everything. Spoke to them about the lorry, and I'd put down, because of her being vandalised, everything, you know, only the value of £2,000 as she is, so as she was or whatever, with all her cab and everything torn out and that. I didn't want to sort of put more than that down, and they said, well, as long as it's not over £2,000, you can keep a vehicle worth £2,000, and you can have £2,000 worth of assets in like sort of computers and things. So that's okay. Hopefully that'll go through. Obviously I've got to wait and see. If it doesn't go through, then we will have to revisit that. But it's going to apparently take about 10 days for the forms to come. It then takes a couple of months for it to all be seen and dealt with and everything, before we even sort of get to it being accepted by the insolvency service. So I've got a couple of months to obviously work with it. The nice thing about the DRO, debt relief order, is that if any time I suddenly come into money or want to stop it for the year, I can stop it. I'll obviously still owe the debt, but it gives me that year out to make sure I can cope and everything else. And if I have to sort of fall back and start earning and things like that, then when an opportunity comes along that happens, or if like things like inheritances and things like that, or lottery wins and things like that, you can obviously then still opt to pay off the debt and to stop it. So that's good. And then at the end of the year, if things haven't changed, then the debt's gone. So give me that time to practice it, make sure I can live on that budget, and get things done. Obviously I can't travel much. I don't know what diesel allowance is. I've never got a diesel allowance, but I have to check that. But obviously, my diesel allowance will have to save up for the little van meets and things like that, and that'd be our treat to be away somewhere. Than that, we'll just have to sort of go locally and have like I used to do, like a trip to Morrison's or something, to let them have a bit of a walk, or down the local park, take them for a walk and things like that, to give them a bit of variety. And then obviously be away for like sort of long weekends, or about sort of 4 or 5 days when we go to these big events, if we can get into them. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I've just got to take one day at a time at the moment, and it really is sort of penny pinching and things like that. And I appreciate that I've had some food bank stuff come to me. I don't know if I still get or not, but that's helped as well. So all things like that, I'm sort of saving up all the tins and everything, just so I've got a cupboard for emergency food. I've actually been living off you'd be surprised what you eat, sort of stale bread toasted and things like that when you have no money. But it'll be okay. I'm living where Grace is at the moment. Obviously, like I said, I've still got the house to empty out and sell stuff, and I'll put that into I've obviously got to sort of try and find the insurance for this lorry and everything, and the MOT. I don't know what work she's going to be needing for the MOT and things like that. So I've got to sell everything up and put that into the pot as well to get her going through another year. So I've got to think that long ahead now. Anyway, I've waffled enough. I'll keep you updated and show you some results when I've got some more paint on. Bye for now. Right, so I'm just trying to do a little bit of a pattern for the tiger stripes on the back. I don't want to go too crazy, like I said, and I can't really copy both sides, but I can put them in the same area. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy. I was going to go into the third section, but I don't know if that will help actually. It's a bit difficult to show. Maybe I've got to go into the third section to make it a bit longer. Yeah, I might do is try into the third section as well now. So I've just done a couple of coats and designed the back bit. It's come out better than I thought. I can step away and see it. I still need another coat in it or two. That's what I'm doing today. Just get an idea of what it's starting to look like. Still got to do the orange on the wheels this side. And as I say, 2 coats on the tiger stripes. More to do.